Being in the service industry is amazing, and Any Hour does it better than anybody else I've ever seen. Don't tell my dad, but this is the best company I've ever worked for. Hey, good morning. Let's get started. I'm Isaac Allred. I am a journeyman plumber here at Any Hour. I've been plumbing for a really long time. My dad's a master plumber of 40 years. When I was 7, I cleared my first toilet with my bare hands. It was my cousin's house, just pulled a comb out because my hands were smaller than my dad's, so they fit. Working with my dad at home a lot in rural Canada where I grew up. Oh yeah, dude, those mountains. What a gorgeous day. In Canada, like the snow cap stays like all year round. It's funny, when I was a kid and we came down to visit Utah, my mom was saying, oh, look at how pretty all the mountains are, because we were right next to them. And I was like, Mom, those aren't mountains. It was like the summertime, so they didn't have snow on top. If they don't have a snow cap, I thought they were just a hill. Hello there! How's it going?
Come on, puppy. Ozzy, get out.
What's the dog's name?
Ozzy?
Ozzy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Isaac.
Ozzy?
Am I okay parked right there?
Yeah, but hey,
Ozzy!
it's old enough that we figured it just ought to be replaced.
It's not actively leaking right now.
So,
This is just kind of what to expect from me today. So first, needs assessment. Obviously, we need to get the water heater. Did I hear you guys have a water heater already? Okay. So from there, I'll do a thorough evaluation of all the plumbing systems. Then I'll just build a list of options for you. You'll just pick whichever option works best. We'll do the work today. So we'll give you that 5-star service. So I'm going to test the water pressure on the water heater. I want to see it between 50 and 75 PSI. If I could have one of you just go open the hot side of a faucet for a few seconds.
looks like it's drifting now.
Yeah, you had a bit of a pressure drop. And then right back up to 80. You have what's called a pressure reducing valve. It's usually near the main shutoff of your house, and that's what regulates that pressure. The cities usually provide between 90 and 110 PSI to their lines, and you want to be protected against that high water pressure in your house. You are missing something called a sediment trap that is supposed to be on your gas line, and that's to catch any debris or moisture that come in from the gas company. I'll include all of this stuff in the options so you can see the different breakdowns. Amazing couple. It was great to be in their home and listen to their stories and hear about their family and their lives. We will make sure to send the email to them, including those options, so they can get back to us as soon as they're ready to move forward with those options. We're headed to South Jordan. We're going to Wendy's house. She has a leaking water heater she needs replaced. Hello, are you Wendy?
Yes, I am.
I'm Isaac with Any Hour Services. I'm your plumber for today. I parked on the street there. Is that all right?
It wasn't filling up our bathtub with
Yeah.
hot water, and last night it just started leaking.
Started pouring
so
out.
my husband turned it off.
Well, smart. You got it turned off. We'll just kind of check things out as far as the whole plumbing system goes, and then we'll build some options for you. Do you mind if we check your water pressure? We can do that just at like a hose bib. So we're looking for 50 to 75 PSI, so in those black numbers. If it starts to get towards those red ones, then that's where we're not wanting to see it. You're still within the code range that we like to see, 75 PSI. I'm just gonna put the options together for you, and we can just kind of go over them right now. Yeah, those are, my kids would be having a heyday.
The husband's the one that's into the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Other than, Princess Castle we got when we went to Disneyland.
That's
4
cool.
years ago, so.
It was a pleasure to meet you, and getting to see the Legos was awesome.
This house is a Lego freak house.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good thing.
Thanks again. Take care.
You're very welcome, Wendy. We talked to her about a lot of good stuff with her system, and she'll get back to us in a little bit and we'll get the work done for her. We're going to Riverton. We've got a garbage disposal that has some issues and something about a pipe underneath the sink that is leaking. So we'll go check it out and get everything fixed for him. Yeah, it's such a nice day out. This is a Canadian summer right now.
Whoa.
Hello, are you Wayne?
Yep.
I'm Isaac. This is Spencer.
Right.
I'm parked on the street there. Is that all right?
Yep.
Excellent. So you have an issue with the disposal?
Actually, it's the faucet.
The faucet, okay.
I haven't looked at it. My wife says you can just turn this on and
And it'll start leaking. I'll be under here if you want to turn it on and give me a little bit of a shower. Do you want to try pulling the sprayer out?
water's coming out the sprayer up here.
Your sprayer hose is definitely, so what happens when it's like this is it'll just build up and follow that guy down and leak down below there. A pretty common thing to have happen, usually right here, because you're moving it around like this, right here is where it gets the most torsion, so you'll end up with the leak there. But you've already got the new faucet, so.
So I think we'll do the faucet install.
Okay, just that one right there. Thank you, Wayne. Anti-slip floor cover here. This is Grohe, so they have a spring on here rather than a weight. You can't pull the faucet sprayer and hose up out of it until you take this section off. Once that section is off, that spring will come out for us. And this guy. To unscrew the nut on the bottom, do it up here. Grohe likes to do things different. Dad taught me you always want to clean underneath the faucet. They get hard water built up around them. This is essentially a small escutcheon. An escutcheon is just a plate that goes between the fixture and the finished surface. This is the guy that goes up around the center stem of the faucet to hold it secure against the bottom of the countertop. Nice and square. So this is the sprayer head. This is the piece that pulls down. And then you want to leave this little cover on there for when you're threading it through. You don't want to put any nicks or anything on this O-ring. That O-ring is pretty essential. So the Grohe one had a spring, Moen has a weight instead. So this is just a heavy piece of metal covered by that plastic so it's not going to scratch anything under your sink. And then this is where you need that O-ring. So you take the cover off, where that O-ring will just slide into the body of that little valve. You can push on that button, that'll release the inside there so you can pull it out. Yeah, gotta make it fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Wayne. Take care. Good luck with everything. getting work done, making people's lives better. It'd be pretty hard to have a better job than this. Thanks for riding along. That's a day in the life of an Any Hour plumber. Hey!
Oh, I can give you a jump hug. Like,
Oh!
wee, jump. Wee!
Come on, Billy.